Happy.
She feels very happy about her promotion at work. She feels very happy about her promotion at work. They were happy to see their friends after a long time. They were happy to see their friends after a long time. The children looked happy playing in the park. The children looked happy playing in the park.
Sad.
She felt sad when her best friend moved away. She felt sad when her best friend moved away. The sad news made everyone cry. The sad news made everyone cry. He looked sad after losing the game. He looked sad after losing the game.
Angry.
She was angry when she discovered the mistake. She was angry when she discovered the mistake. He gets angry when people are late. He gets angry when people are late. The angry customer demanded to speak to the manager. The angry customer demanded to speak to the manager.
Excited.
She was excited about her upcoming trip to Spain. She was excited about her upcoming trip to Spain. The children were excited to open their presents. The children were excited to open their presents. They're excited to start their new job next week. They're excited to start their new job next week.
Nervous.
She felt nervous before her job interview. She felt nervous before her job interview. He gets nervous when speaking in public. He gets nervous when speaking in public. The nervous student couldn't sleep the night before the exam. The nervous student couldn't sleep the night before the exam.
Anxious.
She was anxious about the test results. She was anxious about the test results. He felt anxious waiting for the doctor's call. He felt anxious waiting for the doctor's call. They were anxious about their son's safety during the trip. They were anxious about their son's safety during the trip.
Calm.
She felt calm after doing yoga. She felt calm after doing yoga. The calm ocean reflected the blue sky. The calm ocean reflected the blue sky. He remained calm during the emergency. He remained calm during the emergency.
Worried.
She was worried about her son's health. She was worried about her son's health. They're worried about the weather for their outdoor event. They're worried about the weather for their outdoor event. The worried mother called the school to check on her child. The worried mother called the school to check on her child.
Afraid.
She was afraid of the dark when she was a child. She was afraid of the dark when she was a child. He's afraid to ask for a raise at work. He's afraid to ask for a raise at work. The afraid dog hid under the bed during the storm. The afraid dog hid under the bed during the storm.
Scared.
She was scared by the loud noise. She was scared by the loud noise. The children were scared of the haunted house. The children were scared of the haunted house. He looked scared when he saw the spider. He looked scared when he saw the spider.
Surprised.
She was surprised by the unexpected visit. She was surprised by the unexpected visit. They were surprised to see snow in April. They were surprised to see snow in April. The surprised look on his face was priceless. The surprised look on his face was priceless.
Disappointed.
She was disappointed when her favorite restaurant was closed. She was disappointed when her favorite restaurant was closed. He felt disappointed after not getting the job. He felt disappointed after not getting the job. The disappointed fans left the stadium early. The disappointed fans left the stadium early.
Proud.
She was proud of her daughter's achievements. She was proud of her daughter's achievements. He felt proud to represent his country. He felt proud to represent his country. The proud parents watched their son graduate. The proud parents watched their son graduate.
Embarrassed.
She felt embarrassed when she tripped in front of everyone. She felt embarrassed when she tripped in front of everyone. He was embarrassed by his mistake during the presentation. He was embarrassed by his mistake during the presentation. The embarrassed student blushed when the teacher called on him. The embarrassed student blushed when the teacher called on him.
Ashamed.
She felt ashamed of her behavior at the party. She felt ashamed of her behavior at the party. He was ashamed to admit he had lied. He was ashamed to admit he had lied. They were ashamed of their poor performance. They were ashamed of their poor performance.
Jealous.
She felt jealous when she saw her friend's new car. She felt jealous when she saw her friend's new car. He was jealous of his colleague's promotion. He was jealous of his colleague's promotion. The jealous boyfriend didn't like her talking to other men. The jealous boyfriend didn't like her talking to other men.
Envious.
She was envious of her neighbor's beautiful garden. She was envious of her neighbor's beautiful garden. He felt envious of his friend's success. He felt envious of his friend's success. They were envious of the couple's perfect relationship. They were envious of the couple's perfect relationship.
Lonely.
She felt lonely after moving to a new city. She felt lonely after moving to a new city. The lonely old man spent his days in the park. The lonely old man spent his days in the park. He was lonely without his friends around. He was lonely without his friends around.
Confused.
She was confused by the complicated instructions. She was confused by the complicated instructions. He looked confused when he saw the map. He looked confused when he saw the map. The confused student asked the teacher for clarification. The confused student asked the teacher for clarification.
Frustrated.
She felt frustrated when the computer crashed again. She felt frustrated when the computer crashed again. He was frustrated by the slow internet connection. He was frustrated by the slow internet connection. The frustrated driver honked at the traffic jam. The frustrated driver honked at the traffic jam.
Relieved.
She felt relieved when she passed the exam. She felt relieved when she passed the exam. He was relieved to hear that everyone was safe. He was relieved to hear that everyone was safe. The relieved parents found their missing child. The relieved parents found their missing child.
Grateful.
She was grateful for her friend's help. She was grateful for her friend's help. He felt grateful to have such a supportive family. He felt grateful to have such a supportive family. They were grateful for the opportunity to travel. They were grateful for the opportunity to travel.
Thankful.
She was thankful that the storm didn't damage her house. She was thankful that the storm didn't damage her house. He felt thankful for his good health. He felt thankful for his good health. They were thankful to be together on Thanksgiving. They were thankful to be together on Thanksgiving.
Hopeful.
She was hopeful about finding a new job soon. She was hopeful about finding a new job soon. He felt hopeful that things would get better. He felt hopeful that things would get better. The hopeful patient waited for the test results. The hopeful patient waited for the test results.
Hopeless.
She felt hopeless after receiving so many rejections. She felt hopeless after receiving so many rejections. He was hopeless about fixing the broken relationship. He was hopeless about fixing the broken relationship. The hopeless situation seemed impossible to resolve. The hopeless situation seemed impossible to resolve.
Tired.
She was tired after working all day. She was tired after working all day. He felt tired from the long journey. He felt tired from the long journey. The tired children fell asleep in the car. The tired children fell asleep in the car.
Exhausted.
She was exhausted after running the marathon. She was exhausted after running the marathon. He felt exhausted from studying all night. He felt exhausted from studying all night. The exhausted workers took a break. The exhausted workers took a break.
Energetic.
She felt energetic after a good night's sleep. She felt energetic after a good night's sleep. The energetic children ran around the playground. The energetic children ran around the playground. He was energetic and ready to start the day. He was energetic and ready to start the day.
Bored.
She was bored during the long lecture. She was bored during the long lecture. He felt bored with his routine job. He felt bored with his routine job. The bored teenager looked for something to do. The bored teenager looked for something to do.
Interested.
She was interested in learning Spanish. She was interested in learning Spanish. He seemed interested in the new project proposal. He seemed interested in the new project proposal. The interested students asked many questions. The interested students asked many questions.
Curious.
She was curious about what happened next. She was curious about what happened next. The curious child asked why the sky is blue. The curious child asked why the sky is blue. He felt curious to see the new exhibition. He felt curious to see the new exhibition.
Confident.
She felt confident about her presentation. She felt confident about her presentation. He was confident that he would win the competition. He was confident that he would win the competition. The confident speaker addressed the large audience. The confident speaker addressed the large audience.
Shy.
She was too shy to speak in front of the class. She was too shy to speak in front of the class. The shy child hid behind his mother's legs. The shy child hid behind his mother's legs. He felt shy when meeting new people. He felt shy when meeting new people.
Guilty.
She felt guilty for forgetting her friend's birthday. She felt guilty for forgetting her friend's birthday. He was guilty of breaking the window. He was guilty of breaking the window. The guilty look on his face gave him away. The guilty look on his face gave him away.
Innocent.
She was innocent and didn't know what happened. She was innocent and didn't know what happened. The innocent child had no idea about the problem. The innocent child had no idea about the problem. He claimed to be innocent of all charges. He claimed to be innocent of all charges.
Love.
She felt deep love for her family. She felt deep love for her family. They expressed their love for each other. They expressed their love for each other. The love between the couple was evident to everyone. The love between the couple was evident to everyone.
Hate.
She felt hate towards her enemy. She felt hate towards her enemy. He couldn't hide his hate for injustice. He couldn't hide his hate for injustice. The hate in his voice was unmistakable. The hate in his voice was unmistakable.
Joy.
She felt great joy when she saw her newborn baby. She felt great joy when she saw her newborn baby. The joy on their faces was contagious. The joy on their faces was contagious. They celebrated with joy after winning the championship. They celebrated with joy after winning the championship.
Sorrow.
She felt deep sorrow after losing her pet. She felt deep sorrow after losing her pet. The sorrow in her eyes was heartbreaking. The sorrow in her eyes was heartbreaking. They shared their sorrow with close friends. They shared their sorrow with close friends.
Fear.
She felt fear when walking alone at night. She felt fear when walking alone at night. The fear of failure prevented him from trying. The fear of failure prevented him from trying. They overcame their fear and jumped from the plane. They overcame their fear and jumped from the plane.
Hope.
She never lost hope even in difficult times. She never lost hope even in difficult times. The hope of a better future kept them going. The hope of a better future kept them going. They had hope that the situation would improve. They had hope that the situation would improve.
Despair.
She felt despair when she couldn't find a solution. She felt despair when she couldn't find a solution. The despair in his voice was overwhelming. The despair in his voice was overwhelming. They were in despair after losing everything. They were in despair after losing everything.
Peace.
She found peace in meditation. She found peace in meditation. The peace of the countryside was refreshing. The peace of the countryside was refreshing. They finally made peace after the long argument. They finally made peace after the long argument.
Stress.
She felt a lot of stress at work. She felt a lot of stress at work. The stress of exams was affecting his health. The stress of exams was affecting his health. They tried to reduce stress by exercising regularly. They tried to reduce stress by exercising regularly.
Mood.
She was in a good mood after receiving good news. She was in a good mood after receiving good news. His mood changed when he heard the bad news. His mood changed when he heard the bad news. They tried to improve their mood by going for a walk. They tried to improve their mood by going for a walk.
Emotion.
She couldn't control her emotion when she saw him. She couldn't control her emotion when she saw him. The emotion in her voice was clear. The emotion in her voice was clear. They expressed their emotion through music. They expressed their emotion through music.
Feeling.
She had a strange feeling about the situation. She had a strange feeling about the situation. He couldn't describe the feeling he experienced. He couldn't describe the feeling he experienced. The feeling of accomplishment was wonderful. The feeling of accomplishment was wonderful.
Satisfied.
She felt satisfied with her work performance. She felt satisfied with her work performance. He was satisfied with the meal at the restaurant. He was satisfied with the meal at the restaurant. The satisfied customer left a good review. The satisfied customer left a good review.
Unsatisfied.
She was unsatisfied with the service she received. She was unsatisfied with the service she received. He felt unsatisfied with his current job. He felt unsatisfied with his current job. The unsatisfied client demanded a refund. The unsatisfied client demanded a refund.
Content.
She was content with her simple life. She was content with her simple life. He felt content sitting by the fireplace. He felt content sitting by the fireplace. They were content to stay home and relax. They were content to stay home and relax.
Pleased.
She was pleased with the results of her efforts. She was pleased with the results of her efforts. He felt pleased to help his neighbor. He felt pleased to help his neighbor. The pleased teacher praised the student's work. The pleased teacher praised the student's work.
Amazed.
She was amazed by the beautiful sunset. She was amazed by the beautiful sunset. He felt amazed at the magician's tricks. He felt amazed at the magician's tricks. The amazed audience applauded enthusiastically. The amazed audience applauded enthusiastically.
Shocked.
She was shocked by the unexpected news. She was shocked by the unexpected news. He felt shocked when he saw the accident. He felt shocked when he saw the accident. The shocked family couldn't believe what happened. The shocked family couldn't believe what happened.
Thrilled.
She was thrilled to receive the award. She was thrilled to receive the award. He felt thrilled about the adventure ahead. He felt thrilled about the adventure ahead. The thrilled fans cheered for their team. The thrilled fans cheered for their team.
Miserable.
She felt miserable during the rainy weather. She felt miserable during the rainy weather. He was miserable after losing his job. He was miserable after losing his job. The miserable patient waited for the doctor. The miserable patient waited for the doctor.
Cheerful.
She was always cheerful in the morning. She was always cheerful in the morning. The cheerful music lifted everyone's spirits. The cheerful music lifted everyone's spirits. He had a cheerful personality that everyone loved. He had a cheerful personality that everyone loved.
Depressed.
She felt depressed after the breakup. She felt depressed after the breakup. He was depressed about his financial situation. He was depressed about his financial situation. The depressed patient needed professional help. The depressed patient needed professional help.
Optimistic.
She remained optimistic despite the challenges. She remained optimistic despite the challenges. He was optimistic about the future. He was optimistic about the future. The optimistic outlook helped them overcome obstacles. The optimistic outlook helped them overcome obstacles.
Pessimistic.
She was pessimistic about her chances of success. She was pessimistic about her chances of success. He had a pessimistic view of the situation. He had a pessimistic view of the situation. The pessimistic forecast worried everyone. The pessimistic forecast worried everyone.
Peaceful.
She felt peaceful while walking in nature. She felt peaceful while walking in nature. The peaceful atmosphere helped her relax. The peaceful atmosphere helped her relax. They enjoyed a peaceful evening at home. They enjoyed a peaceful evening at home.
Aggressive.
She became aggressive when she felt threatened. She became aggressive when she felt threatened. The aggressive driver cut off other cars. The aggressive driver cut off other cars. He had an aggressive approach to negotiations. He had an aggressive approach to negotiations.
Gentle.
She had a gentle touch when caring for the baby. She had a gentle touch when caring for the baby. The gentle breeze felt refreshing. The gentle breeze felt refreshing. He spoke in a gentle voice to calm her down. He spoke in a gentle voice to calm her down.
Impatient.
She was impatient waiting for the bus. She was impatient waiting for the bus. He felt impatient with the slow service. He felt impatient with the slow service. The impatient customer tapped his fingers on the counter. The impatient customer tapped his fingers on the counter.
Patient.
She was patient while teaching the children. She was patient while teaching the children. He remained patient during the long wait. He remained patient during the long wait. The patient teacher explained the concept again. The patient teacher explained the concept again.
Determined.
She was determined to finish the project on time. She was determined to finish the project on time. He felt determined to achieve his goals. He felt determined to achieve his goals. The determined athlete trained every day. The determined athlete trained every day.
Motivated.
She was motivated to learn a new language. She was motivated to learn a new language. He felt motivated by his mentor's encouragement. He felt motivated by his mentor's encouragement. The motivated student studied hard for the exam. The motivated student studied hard for the exam.
Unmotivated.
She felt unmotivated after receiving negative feedback. She felt unmotivated after receiving negative feedback. He was unmotivated to continue with the project. He was unmotivated to continue with the project. The unmotivated employee struggled to complete tasks. The unmotivated employee struggled to complete tasks.
Enthusiastic.
She was enthusiastic about the new opportunity. She was enthusiastic about the new opportunity. He felt enthusiastic when discussing his favorite topic. He felt enthusiastic when discussing his favorite topic. The enthusiastic crowd cheered loudly. The enthusiastic crowd cheered loudly.
Apologetic.
She was apologetic for arriving late. She was apologetic for arriving late. He felt apologetic about the mistake he made. He felt apologetic about the mistake he made. The apologetic employee explained what went wrong. The apologetic employee explained what went wrong.
Regretful.
She was regretful about her past decisions. She was regretful about her past decisions. He felt regretful for not spending more time with his family. He felt regretful for not spending more time with his family. The regretful look on his face showed his remorse. The regretful look on his face showed his remorse.
Nostalgic.
She felt nostalgic looking at old photographs. She felt nostalgic looking at old photographs. He was nostalgic about his childhood home. He was nostalgic about his childhood home. The nostalgic music reminded them of better times. The nostalgic music reminded them of better times.
Homesick.
She felt homesick after moving to a foreign country. She felt homesick after moving to a foreign country. He was homesick and missed his family. He was homesick and missed his family. The homesick student called home every day. The homesick student called home every day.
Relaxed.
She felt relaxed after the massage. She felt relaxed after the massage. He was relaxed during his vacation. He was relaxed during his vacation. The relaxed atmosphere made everyone comfortable. The relaxed atmosphere made everyone comfortable.
Tense.
She felt tense before the important meeting. She felt tense before the important meeting. The tense situation made everyone nervous. The tense situation made everyone nervous. He had a tense expression on his face. He had a tense expression on his face.
Comfortable.
She felt comfortable in her new home. She felt comfortable in her new home. He was comfortable with the decision they made. He was comfortable with the decision they made. The comfortable chair helped her relax. The comfortable chair helped her relax.
Uncomfortable.
She felt uncomfortable in the crowded room. She felt uncomfortable in the crowded room. He was uncomfortable discussing personal matters. He was uncomfortable discussing personal matters. The uncomfortable silence made everyone nervous. The uncomfortable silence made everyone nervous.
Proud.
She was proud of her children's achievements. She was proud of her children's achievements. He felt proud to be part of the team. He felt proud to be part of the team. The proud parents watched their daughter graduate. The proud parents watched their daughter graduate.
Humble.
She remained humble despite her success. She remained humble despite her success. He was humble about his accomplishments. He was humble about his accomplishments. The humble leader thanked everyone for their support. The humble leader thanked everyone for their support.
Grateful.
She was grateful for the opportunity to travel. She was grateful for the opportunity to travel. He felt grateful to have such good friends. He felt grateful to have such good friends. The grateful family thanked their neighbors for help. The grateful family thanked their neighbors for help.
Ungrateful.
She was ungrateful for all the help she received. She was ungrateful for all the help she received. He felt ungrateful but couldn't help it. He felt ungrateful but couldn't help it. The ungrateful child didn't appreciate the gift. The ungrateful child didn't appreciate the gift.
Lonely.
She felt lonely after her friends moved away. She felt lonely after her friends moved away. The lonely old man spent his evenings alone. The lonely old man spent his evenings alone. He was lonely without his family nearby. He was lonely without his family nearby.
Loved.
She felt loved by her family and friends. She felt loved by her family and friends. He knew he was loved when they threw him a surprise party. He knew he was loved when they threw him a surprise party. The loved child grew up with confidence. The loved child grew up with confidence.
Unloved.
She felt unloved after the breakup. She felt unloved after the breakup. The unloved pet was looking for a new home. The unloved pet was looking for a new home. He was unloved and felt isolated from others. He was unloved and felt isolated from others.
Accepted.
She felt accepted by her new colleagues. She felt accepted by her new colleagues. He was accepted into the university program. He was accepted into the university program. The accepted proposal was met with enthusiasm. The accepted proposal was met with enthusiasm.
Rejected.
She felt rejected when her application was denied. She felt rejected when her application was denied. He was rejected by the company after the interview. He was rejected by the company after the interview. The rejected manuscript was returned to the author. The rejected manuscript was returned to the author.
Appreciated.
She felt appreciated at work after the promotion. She felt appreciated at work after the promotion. He was appreciated for his hard work and dedication. He was appreciated for his hard work and dedication. The appreciated employee received a bonus. The appreciated employee received a bonus.
Underappreciated.
She felt underappreciated despite her efforts. She felt underappreciated despite her efforts. He was underappreciated for his contributions. He was underappreciated for his contributions. The underappreciated artist struggled to gain recognition. The underappreciated artist struggled to gain recognition.
Respected.
She was respected by her peers for her expertise. She was respected by her peers for her expertise. He felt respected in his professional community. He felt respected in his professional community. The respected teacher had taught for 30 years. The respected teacher had taught for 30 years.
Disrespected.
She felt disrespected by his rude comments. She felt disrespected by his rude comments. He was disrespected in the meeting and left early. He was disrespected in the meeting and left early. The disrespected employee filed a complaint. The disrespected employee filed a complaint.
Trusted.
She was trusted with important responsibilities. She was trusted with important responsibilities. He felt trusted by his friends and family. He felt trusted by his friends and family. The trusted advisor provided valuable guidance. The trusted advisor provided valuable guidance.
Distrusted.
She was distrusted after breaking her promise. She was distrusted after breaking her promise. He felt distrusted by his colleagues. He felt distrusted by his colleagues. The distrusted employee was closely monitored. The distrusted employee was closely monitored.
Supported.
She felt supported by her family during difficult times. She felt supported by her family during difficult times. He was supported by his friends in his decision. He was supported by his friends in his decision. The supported student excelled in her studies. The supported student excelled in her studies.
Unsupported.
She felt unsupported in her career goals. She felt unsupported in her career goals. He was unsupported by his family in his choices. He was unsupported by his family in his choices. The unsupported project failed to gain traction. The unsupported project failed to gain traction.
Understood.
She felt understood when her friend listened to her problems. She felt understood when her friend listened to her problems. He was understood by his therapist. He was understood by his therapist. The understood message was clear to everyone. The understood message was clear to everyone.
Misunderstood.
She felt misunderstood by her parents. She felt misunderstood by her parents. He was misunderstood and his intentions were questioned. He was misunderstood and his intentions were questioned. The misunderstood artist struggled to express himself. The misunderstood artist struggled to express himself.
Valued.
She felt valued as a member of the team. She felt valued as a member of the team. He was valued for his unique perspective. He was valued for his unique perspective. The valued employee received recognition for her work. The valued employee received recognition for her work.
Undervalued.
She felt undervalued in her current position. She felt undervalued in her current position. He was undervalued despite his significant contributions. He was undervalued despite his significant contributions. The undervalued worker decided to look for a new job. The undervalued worker decided to look for a new job.
Secure.
She felt secure in her relationship. She felt secure in her relationship. He was secure about his future plans. He was secure about his future plans. The secure job provided financial stability. The secure job provided financial stability.
Insecure.
She felt insecure about her appearance. She felt insecure about her appearance. He was insecure in social situations. He was insecure in social situations. The insecure employee lacked confidence in his abilities. The insecure employee lacked confidence in his abilities.
Confident.
She was confident in her abilities. She was confident in her abilities. He felt confident about the upcoming presentation. He felt confident about the upcoming presentation. The confident speaker captivated the audience. The confident speaker captivated the audience.
Insecure.
She was insecure about making mistakes. She was insecure about making mistakes. He felt insecure when comparing himself to others. He felt insecure when comparing himself to others. The insecure student was afraid to ask questions. The insecure student was afraid to ask questions.
Brave.
She was brave to stand up for what she believed in. She was brave to stand up for what she believed in. He felt brave facing his fears. He felt brave facing his fears. The brave firefighter saved many lives. The brave firefighter saved many lives.
Cowardly.
She felt cowardly for not speaking up. She felt cowardly for not speaking up. He was cowardly and ran away from the fight. He was cowardly and ran away from the fight. The cowardly act disappointed everyone. The cowardly act disappointed everyone.
Strong.
She felt strong after completing the marathon. She felt strong after completing the marathon. He was strong both physically and mentally. He was strong both physically and mentally. The strong leader inspired her team. The strong leader inspired her team.
Weak.
She felt weak after being sick for a week. She felt weak after being sick for a week. He was weak and couldn't lift the heavy box. He was weak and couldn't lift the heavy box. The weak argument didn't convince anyone. The weak argument didn't convince anyone.
Powerful.
She felt powerful after achieving her goals. She felt powerful after achieving her goals. He was powerful in his position as CEO. He was powerful in his position as CEO. The powerful speech moved the entire audience. The powerful speech moved the entire audience.
Powerless.
She felt powerless to change the situation. She felt powerless to change the situation. He was powerless against the bureaucracy. He was powerless against the bureaucracy. The powerless citizens couldn't influence the decision. The powerless citizens couldn't influence the decision.
To feel.
She feels happy when she's with her family. She feels happy when she's with her family. He felt nervous before the exam. He felt nervous before the exam. They feel grateful for the support they received. They feel grateful for the support they received.
To love.
She loves her children very much. She loves her children very much. He loved spending time with his friends. He loved spending time with his friends. They love each other deeply. They love each other deeply.
To hate.
She hates waiting in long lines. She hates waiting in long lines. He hated the way they treated him. He hated the way they treated him. They hate injustice and discrimination. They hate injustice and discrimination.
To like.
She likes reading books in her free time. She likes reading books in her free time. He liked the new restaurant in town. He liked the new restaurant in town. They like to go for walks in the park. They like to go for walks in the park.
To enjoy.
She enjoys listening to music while cooking. She enjoys listening to music while cooking. He enjoyed the concert last night. He enjoyed the concert last night. They enjoy spending weekends at the beach. They enjoy spending weekends at the beach.
To worry.
She worries about her son's health. She worries about her son's health. He worried about the exam results. He worried about the exam results. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Don't worry, everything will be fine.
To fear.
She fears speaking in public. She fears speaking in public. He feared that he would fail the test. He feared that he would fail the test. They fear the consequences of their actions. They fear the consequences of their actions.
To hope.
She hopes to find a new job soon. She hopes to find a new job soon. He hoped that the weather would be nice. He hoped that the weather would be nice. They hope for a better future. They hope for a better future.
To cry.
She cried when she heard the sad news. She cried when she heard the sad news. He cries every time he watches that movie. He cries every time he watches that movie. The baby cried because he was hungry. The baby cried because he was hungry.
To smile.
She smiled when she saw her friend. She smiled when she saw her friend. He always smiles at his customers. He always smiles at his customers. They smiled with joy at the celebration. They smiled with joy at the celebration.
To laugh.
She laughed at the funny joke. She laughed at the funny joke. He laughs when he watches comedy shows. He laughs when he watches comedy shows. They laughed together at the party. They laughed together at the party.
To comfort.
She comforted her friend after the breakup. She comforted her friend after the breakup. He tried to comfort the crying child. He tried to comfort the crying child. They comforted each other during difficult times. They comforted each other during difficult times.
To cheer up.
She tried to cheer up her sad friend. She tried to cheer up her sad friend. The good news cheered him up immediately. The good news cheered him up immediately. They cheered up the team before the game. They cheered up the team before the game.
To calm down.
She needed to calm down after the argument. She needed to calm down after the argument. He tried to calm down the angry customer. He tried to calm down the angry customer. They calmed down once they understood the situation. They calmed down once they understood the situation.
To get angry.
She got angry when she discovered the mistake. She got angry when she discovered the mistake. He gets angry when people are late. He gets angry when people are late. They got angry about the unfair treatment. They got angry about the unfair treatment.
To get excited.
She got excited about her upcoming trip. She got excited about her upcoming trip. He gets excited when talking about his hobby. He gets excited when talking about his hobby. The children got excited about the surprise party. The children got excited about the surprise party.
To get nervous.
She gets nervous before public speaking. She gets nervous before public speaking. He got nervous during the job interview. He got nervous during the job interview. They get nervous when taking exams. They get nervous when taking exams.
To get worried.
She got worried when her son didn't come home. She got worried when her son didn't come home. He gets worried about his health sometimes. He gets worried about his health sometimes. They got worried about the weather forecast. They got worried about the weather forecast.
To get scared.
She got scared by the loud noise. She got scared by the loud noise. He gets scared of horror movies. He gets scared of horror movies. The children got scared during the thunderstorm. The children got scared during the thunderstorm.
To surprise.
She wanted to surprise her friend with a gift. She wanted to surprise her friend with a gift. The news surprised everyone in the room. The news surprised everyone in the room. He surprised his wife with a romantic dinner. He surprised his wife with a romantic dinner.
To disappoint.
She didn't want to disappoint her parents. She didn't want to disappoint her parents. The results disappointed the team. The results disappointed the team. He was disappointed by the poor service. He was disappointed by the poor service.
To embarrass.
She embarrassed herself by tripping in public. She embarrassed herself by tripping in public. He didn't want to embarrass his friend. He didn't want to embarrass his friend. The mistake embarrassed the entire team. The mistake embarrassed the entire team.
To frustrate.
The slow internet frustrated her. The slow internet frustrated her. He was frustrated by the constant delays. He was frustrated by the constant delays. The situation frustrated everyone involved. The situation frustrated everyone involved.
To relieve.
The good news relieved her anxiety. The good news relieved her anxiety. He relieved the pain with medication. He relieved the pain with medication. They were relieved to hear that everyone was safe. They were relieved to hear that everyone was safe.
To satisfy.
The meal satisfied her hunger. The meal satisfied her hunger. He was satisfied with the results. He was satisfied with the results. They tried to satisfy the customer's needs. They tried to satisfy the customer's needs.
To please.
She tried to please her boss with good work. She tried to please her boss with good work. He was pleased with the outcome. He was pleased with the outcome. They wanted to please their parents. They wanted to please their parents.
To amaze.
The magic trick amazed the audience. The magic trick amazed the audience. She was amazed by the beautiful sunset. She was amazed by the beautiful sunset. He amazed everyone with his talent. He amazed everyone with his talent.
To shock.
The news shocked everyone. The news shocked everyone. She was shocked by the unexpected announcement. She was shocked by the unexpected announcement. He shocked his family with his decision. He shocked his family with his decision.
To thrill.
The roller coaster thrilled the children. The roller coaster thrilled the children. She was thrilled to receive the award. She was thrilled to receive the award. The adventure thrilled the entire group. The adventure thrilled the entire group.
To depress.
The bad news depressed her. The bad news depressed her. He felt depressed after losing his job. He felt depressed after losing his job. The rainy weather depressed everyone's mood. The rainy weather depressed everyone's mood.
To relax.
She relaxed after a long day at work. She relaxed after a long day at work. He relaxes by listening to music. He relaxes by listening to music. They relaxed on the beach during vacation. They relaxed on the beach during vacation.
To support.
She supports her friend's decision. She supports her friend's decision. He supported his family during difficult times. He supported his family during difficult times. They support each other in their goals. They support each other in their goals.
To trust.
She trusts her best friend completely. She trusts her best friend completely. He trusted the doctor's advice. He trusted the doctor's advice. They trust each other with important secrets. They trust each other with important secrets.
To respect.
She respects her teacher's opinion. She respects her teacher's opinion. He respected his parents' wishes. He respected his parents' wishes. They respect each other's differences. They respect each other's differences.
To appreciate.
She appreciates her friend's help. She appreciates her friend's help. He appreciated the kind gesture. He appreciated the kind gesture. They appreciate the time they spend together. They appreciate the time they spend together.
To value.
She values honesty in relationships. She values honesty in relationships. He valued his family above everything else. He valued his family above everything else. They value education and learning. They value education and learning.
To accept.
She accepted the job offer. She accepted the job offer. He accepted the apology gracefully. He accepted the apology gracefully. They accepted the challenge with enthusiasm. They accepted the challenge with enthusiasm.
To reject.
She rejected the proposal politely. She rejected the proposal politely. He rejected the job offer because of the salary. He rejected the job offer because of the salary. They rejected the idea as impractical. They rejected the idea as impractical.
To understand.
She understands the problem now. She understands the problem now. He understood her feelings completely. He understood her feelings completely. They understand each other very well. They understand each other very well.
To miss.
She misses her family when she's away. She misses her family when she's away. He missed his friends after moving. He missed his friends after moving. They miss the good old days. They miss the good old days.
To regret.
She regrets not studying harder. She regrets not studying harder. He regretted his decision immediately. He regretted his decision immediately. They regret missing the opportunity. They regret missing the opportunity.
To apologize.
She apologized for being late. She apologized for being late. He apologized for his mistake. He apologized for his mistake. They apologized to each other after the argument. They apologized to each other after the argument.
To forgive.
She forgave her friend for the misunderstanding. She forgave her friend for the misunderstanding. He forgave himself for the mistake. He forgave himself for the mistake. They forgave each other and moved on. They forgave each other and moved on.
To blame.
She didn't want to blame anyone for the accident. She didn't want to blame anyone for the accident. He blamed himself for the failure. He blamed himself for the failure. They blamed the weather for the cancellation. They blamed the weather for the cancellation.
To praise.
She praised her students' excellent work. She praised her students' excellent work. He praised his team for their effort. He praised his team for their effort. They praised the chef for the delicious meal. They praised the chef for the delicious meal.
To encourage.
She encouraged her friend to pursue her dreams. She encouraged her friend to pursue her dreams. He encouraged the team to keep trying. He encouraged the team to keep trying. They encouraged each other during difficult times. They encouraged each other during difficult times.
To discourage.
She didn't want to discourage her son's enthusiasm. She didn't want to discourage her son's enthusiasm. He was discouraged by the negative feedback. He was discouraged by the negative feedback. They tried not to discourage each other. They tried not to discourage each other.
To motivate.
She motivated her team to work harder. She motivated her team to work harder. He was motivated by his mentor's words. He was motivated by his mentor's words. They motivated each other to achieve their goals. They motivated each other to achieve their goals.
To inspire.
She inspired her students to learn more. She inspired her students to learn more. He was inspired by the beautiful landscape. He was inspired by the beautiful landscape. They inspired others with their dedication. They inspired others with their dedication.
To annoy.
The loud music annoyed the neighbors. The loud music annoyed the neighbors. He was annoyed by the constant interruptions. He was annoyed by the constant interruptions. They didn't want to annoy their guests. They didn't want to annoy their guests.
To irritate.
The delay irritated the passengers. The delay irritated the passengers. She was irritated by his rude behavior. She was irritated by his rude behavior. They tried not to irritate each other. They tried not to irritate each other.
To interest.
The topic interested her very much. The topic interested her very much. He was interested in learning Spanish. He was interested in learning Spanish. They interested the audience with their presentation. They interested the audience with their presentation.
To bore.
The long lecture bored the students. The long lecture bored the students. She was bored by the repetitive work. She was bored by the repetitive work. They didn't want to bore their guests. They didn't want to bore their guests.
To prefer.
She prefers coffee to tea. She prefers coffee to tea. He preferred to stay home instead of going out. He preferred to stay home instead of going out. They prefer traveling by train. They prefer traveling by train.
To want.
She wants to learn how to play the piano. She wants to learn how to play the piano. He wanted to visit Spain someday. He wanted to visit Spain someday. They want to spend more time together. They want to spend more time together.
To need.
She needs to rest after the long journey. She needs to rest after the long journey. He needed help with his homework. He needed help with his homework. They need more time to finish the project. They need more time to finish the project.
To wish.
She wishes she could travel more. She wishes she could travel more. He wished for good weather on his wedding day. He wished for good weather on his wedding day. They wish they had more free time. They wish they had more free time.